Here you go, just trying to fix this puncture and find where it is. I've spun the wheel a few times and I've sprayed it, and then if you can see here, let's do that, you can see what's happening. That's the puncture there, and that's, well, hopefully it's the only one. It's the only one I've found after spinning the whole thing. So I'm going to crack on and see if we can get it plugged. So the first thing is this tool here. So I'm going to give this a go, and not done this before, so we'll see what happens. But just make sure I've got the right spot. There it is. So in this goes. Bloody hell, I'll have to put the phone down. I'll put it back on in a second. Now, turns out that the tip of this is too big to actually get in here like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screw in, make the hole a little bit bigger. The tyres are gone in anyway, and then we'll see what happens. Now, this isn't normally something I'd like to see in my tyre, so actually put in, but needs must. So I'm going to remove that now and then see what happens again. Now, here we go, nearly out now. So let's see what happens. And you can feel a lot more air coming out now. There we go. So let's see if we can get the tool in. Bloody hell. I'll have to chock that wheel. Right, that's even more of a frightening sight than the screw was on its own. So let's see what happens next. I can backwards and forwards, apparently, rough it up a bit, and I'll prepare the plug. Here we go with those yokes. Gonna go in there in a second. There we go, threaded through, and I'll remove the other tool from there and get that in. Not quite, yes. I'm going to have to take it off the centre stand because the wheel is just too loose. I actually opted to chock it with a bit of a stone I have there, so we'll see what happens next. It takes a good bit of force to get it there. It's not quite there yet, a bit more to go. Now hopefully we can pull this out and leave that in place. There we go. Woo. Sprayed it. No bubbles coming out, so it's looking good so far. So I've got my razor now, so I'm going to cut those bits off flush, get some air in it, and I'll check again for any more bubbles. I think this is most probably the difficult bit now, but I'm going to get this up to about 36, and hopefully the plug will load. So there we are, we're up to 36.5. There's the plug. You can see nice and flush. So we'll give it a go with this. Nothing, lovely, no bubbles. So hopefully that's going to hold fast. I'll leave it on 36 and I'll check the tyre pressure a bit later. Now, that's a bit of cut off there. It might be a little bit long, but there's not much in it. I think that'll be okay. The tyre's only going to be replaced. I'm just going to go straight down to the shop and put a new tyre on it anyway. But okay, it's been 3 days now since I was out here looking at this, and I did this puncture, and as you can see, there's the puncture there. So it's sitting okay, nothing's moved. It's looking good. The tyre is still solid, so it's done its job. I'll take the pressure and just see what it is. So I'm going to try and do it with one hand here, so let's see, should be okay. Look at that, plenty of pressure in there, and What are we? Just on 36. Just on 36. So I'm happy with that. That's holding. All I have to do now is get down to the garage with the new tyre, get it fitted, and I'm up and running. But this has got me back on the road to get me mobile again. So yeah, job done. Great.